Happy Friday. Welcome to the Weekender. Once again, happy 4th of July weekend to all. Hope everybody is truly staying safe. We're not out of the woods yet, so let's continue on so we can get back to our normalcy here. I just want to kind of thank everybody once again, as always, for tuning in and all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys coming aboard. Today's topic is roof conditions and the different types of roofs that we have out there. It was suggested to me that we talk about roofs and the conditions, whether we need to know if we have to get a new roof. Obviously, the summertime is the good time to go out there and get a roof. If your roof is in that kind of condition where it may need a little upgrading. Here's some of the signs that you might need a new roof. One of the signs, obviously, is the shingles on the edges. They're curled a little bit. That's one of the telltale signs that you might, need to replace the roof. Another thing might be pretty obvious is either you got some cracked tiles or some cracked shingles. Obviously, if they've been cracked, somebody's walked on your roof. That's an obvious sign that we might need a new roof. Another thing, which is pretty obvious, it looks old and worn. A lot of people's, you drive by and you look and you're like, wow, looks like we need a new roof. It might be that time to replace that roof. Another thing, another sign that you might need to replace your roof, you might have some moss on the roof right now. The moss is the green stuff that's growing on your roof. This would be the time because it's getting hot and it's probably just sitting out there and you're looking at it, it's turning green. And the moisture from the moth could actually cause some membrane damage and some damage from the moisture. Thing that a lot of people, a telltale sign for me, a lot of times is I see the fiberglass. Once I see the fiberglass, I come back. I've been looking at roofs for over 20 years. I see the fiberglass coming through the roof. That's a telltale sign that it's time to replace that roof. And obviously, the most important thing is you had a leak over the winter time here, and you got a tarp sitting up there. Well, we know what time it is because there's plenty of tarps out there from time to time. You'll go by, you'll see somebody with a tarp over the roof. That means they need a new roof, so it's time to replace that roof. We're going to get into the different types of roofs that are out there. Obviously, there are probably five, I would say, really common roofs that we use here in California. There are some that are really costly, and then there are some, your average cost of roof. The most common one, obviously, is your asphalt and shingles. Those are going to give you about 20-year usage. That's pretty common in most homes nowadays. The clay and the concrete ones, those are a little more pricey. That's probably in the newer developments. You might have some cracked clay or tiles or things of that nature. Another roof that's really getting kind of hot out there is the metal roofing. Those are for people that's probably up in the high countries and stuff where they may get a little snow. Those roofs are kind of really good for snow and rain. The metal roofs, and you probably get about 60 years out of most of those roofs. So if you decide to go that route, another popular roof that you may see like up in the Berkeley Hills or are those wood shingles and shake type roofs. They look really wonderful. They last about the same distance as a shingle. I think you can put like a little fire retardant on them, but it's one of those roofs that looks really pretty, but obviously you do have the fire dangers if you're in a fire zone area. And then probably the most expensive one is the slate. Those really come in a lot of different colors. You see them in the really high-end homes. Typically, that might be one of your more costlier type roofs. Those typically last for about, I don't know, about, they say 40 to 50 years that those may last. So some of those roofs might outlast some of us. So again, like I said, the Weekender, it's an informational thing. It is the 4th of July weekend. I want everybody to be safe out there. There's a lot of fireworks going on. We've been having a 4th of July weekend, seemed like every weekend for the last couple of weekends. So everybody be out there. You be safe. There's going to be a lot of people out there. Keep your social distance. Again, I thank everybody for their time. Once again, you can always reach me at area code 510-220-7155. Again, at sgattisonrealtor.com. And once again, thank you for listening. I really, truly appreciate it. Everybody be safe out there and enjoy the weekend. And enjoy the newsletter. It's coming out again.